Airports are more than just travel hubs. They're billion-dollar industries filled with hidden secrets, luxury, and unexpected surprises. From outrageous first-class perks to bizarre lost luggage finds, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. Whether you're a frequent flyer or just curious, here's a look at the fascinating world of modern air travel. 1. Shocking airport secrets airlines don't want you to know. Airports are full of hidden secrets that passengers rarely notice. Did you know airlines overbook flights on purpose, expecting some passengers won't show up? If too many arrive, someone gets bumped. Also, flight delays aren't always caused by bad weather. Sometimes, airlines use them strategically to manage schedules. Ever wondered why airplane windows are round? It's a safety feature to prevent structural failures at high altitudes. Then there's the recycled air myth: cabin air is filtered every few minutes, making it cleaner than most offices. But here's a disturbing one. Tray tables are among the dirtiest surfaces on a plane, carrying more bacteria than the bathroom. And if your luggage gets lost, airlines sometimes auction off unclaimed bags instead of returning them. There's even a secret way to get an upgrade. Dressing well and being polite increases your chances. But perhaps the biggest secret? Airlines use dynamic pricing, meaning ticket prices can change within minutes, depending on your browsing history. Clearing cookies or using incognito mode can sometimes help you get a cheaper fare. These are just some of the hidden truths that make flying more than just a routine trip. It's a business full of secrets. How airports manipulate you to spend more money. Ever noticed how you're practically forced to walk through duty-free shops after security? That's not by accident. It's called the Golden Walkway, designed to slow you down and tempt you into buying overpriced goods. Airports use psychological tricks to make you spend more, like removing clocks so you lose track of time, dimming lights for a relaxed atmosphere, and pumping in pleasant scents to influence your mood. Even seating is designed to make you uncomfortable enough to visit restaurants and shops. And speaking of food, why is everything so expensive? The reason is simple. Most airports charge businesses high rent, and they pass the cost to customers. Plus, once you're past security, there are no alternatives, so they have a captive audience. Another trick? Currency exchange kiosks inside airports offer worse rates than banks or ATMs, but many travelers don't realize it. Even exclusive duty-free discounts can be misleading. Some items are actually cheaper outside the airport. From overpriced bottled water to premium lounge passes, airports have mastered the art of getting you to spend. But knowing these tricks can help you keep more money in your pocket. The truth about airport security, what they don't tell you. Airport security seems strict, but it's not as foolproof as you think. Did you know TSA agents in the US fail undercover security tests around 70% of the time? That means weapons and prohibited items often slip through unnoticed. While security screenings are meant to protect passengers, some policies are more about appearance than effectiveness. For example, removing shoes at security is a rule in some countries, but not in others, raising questions about its necessity. Then, there's the controversial full-body scanners. Some experts argue they don't catch everything and may invade privacy. Security lines also follow a psychological strategy. Agents choose certain passengers for random checks just to create a sense of unpredictability. Meanwhile, ever heard of the SSSS stamp on your boarding pass? It stands for Secondary Security Screening Selection, meaning you'll undergo extra checks. But one of the biggest secrets? Some high-status passengers can bypass normal security through private screening services. While security plays a crucial role in air travel, not everything you see is what it seems. Why airplane food tastes bad? It's not what you think. Ever wondered why airplane food tastes bland or just plain bad? It's not necessarily the airline's fault. Your taste buds are to blame. At 35,000 feet, the low humidity and cabin pressure dull your sense of taste and smell by up to 30%. This makes food that tastes fine on the ground seem flavorless in the air. To compensate, airlines add extra salt and seasoning, but it's still not the same. Another reason? The reheating process. Most in-flight meals are pre-cooked, frozen, and reheated hours later, making them dry and unappetizing. Ever noticed why tomato juice suddenly tastes better on a plane? That's because the altitude enhances its umami flavor, making it one of the few things that taste richer. Airlines also use tricks to make food more appealing, like serving it in bright-colored trays or using strong-smelling herbs. But even first-class meals, which are prepared with premium ingredients, can't escape the altitude effect. Next time you're flying, try choosing dishes with bold flavors. Spicy or tangy foods tend to hold up better in the air. Or just bring your own snacks for a tastier alternative. The most expensive airports in the world and why they cost so much. Some airports aren't just travel hubs, they're billion-dollar masterpieces. Take Singapore's Changi Airport, which cost over $1.3 billion to build and features a massive indoor waterfall, butterfly garden, and even a movie theater. Then there's Dubai International, one of the busiest and most luxurious, handling 80 million passengers a year. Its Terminal 3 alone cost a whopping $4.5 billion to construct. But the most expensive? Beijing Daxing Airport, with a price tag of $11 billion. Designed in a futuristic starfish shape to handle 100 million passengers annually. Why do airports cost so much? One reason is security. The latest facial recognition, baggage screening, and surveillance systems require heavy investment. Another factor? Infrastructure, massive runways, air traffic control towers, and high-tech terminals add billions to the bill. Luxury amenities also drive up costs. Qatar's Hamad International boasts a hotel, a gym, and even an art museum inside. Some airports even have VIP lounges that cost thousands per visit, offering fine dining, spas, and private suites. While these mega airports redefine travel, their price tags make them some of the most expensive public projects ever built. How airlines make billions from hidden fees. Think your ticket price covers everything? Think again. Airlines make billions from extra fees, often charging for things that used to be free. The biggest moneymaker? Checked baggage fees. Some airlines charge $30-50 per bag, bringing in billions annually. Then there are seat selection fees, where you pay extra just to sit with your family. Low-cost airlines take this even further, charging for carry-on bags, priority boarding, and even printing your boarding pass at the airport. Some airlines even charge extra for leg room, turning exit row seats into a premium service. Ever notice that booking a ticket with a credit card sometimes costs extra? That's because some airlines pass transaction fees on to customers. And don't forget about change and cancellation fees. If you need to modify your flight, it can cost hundreds. Even food and drinks on board are priced at a premium, sometimes 3 times higher than their actual value. Airlines call this unbundling, making base fares look cheaper while raking in money through add-ons. Next time you book a flight, check the fine print, because that cheap ticket might not be so cheap after all. The most luxurious airport lounges in the world. While most travelers struggle with crowded gates and overpriced food, the world's elite enjoy a completely different experience at luxury airport lounges. Some of the most exclusive lounges make 5-star hotels look basic. Take Qatar Airways Al Safwa First Lounge, where guests enjoy private bedrooms, spa treatments, and gourmet dining, all included in the price of a first-class ticket. Then, there's the Lufthansa first-class terminal in Frankfurt. It's not even a lounge, but an entire private terminal with personal assistants, luxury cars to the plane, and even a cigar lounge. Emirates' first-class lounge in Dubai spans an entire floor of the airport, offering fine wines, duty-free shopping, and private sleeping pods. But the most expensive? The private suite at LAX. For $4,500 per visit, travelers get their own private security check, chauffeur service to the plane, and a fully stocked luxury suite. These lounges aren't just about comfort, they're status symbols, catering to celebrities, CEOs, and royalty. While most travelers will never set foot inside, these lounges redefine what it means to travel in style. How first-class travel is getting more ridiculous. First-class travel used to mean wider seats and better food, but airlines are now turning it into a luxury experience rivaling 5-star hotels. Take Singapore Airlines' Suites class. It's not just a seat, but a private cabin with a double bed, a leather armchair, and a personal chef. Then there's Etihad's The Residence, which comes with a living room, a separate bedroom, and a private shower at 40,000 feet. The cost? Up to $20,000 for a one-way flight. Emirates' first class offers virtual windows, onboard showers, and a personal minibar. Some airlines even provide designer pajamas, caviar service, and fine wine selections worth hundreds of dollars per bottle. Why the extravagance? Airlines know that ultra-rich travelers are willing to pay for exclusivity, and first class is a massive profit center. Even business class is becoming more luxurious, with lie-flat seats and private pods replacing traditional layouts. But is it worth the price? For most travelers, first class is a dream, one that only the world's wealthiest can afford. The craziest things ever found in lost luggage. Every year, millions of bags go unclaimed at airports. But what happens to them? Many end up at lost luggage auctions where people can buy mystery suitcases. And some of the things found inside are truly bizarre. One of the strangest? A 40.95-carat diamond worth millions, found in an unclaimed bag. Another shocking find? A live rattlesnake. Then there was a 5-foot-long missile guidance system, discovered in a lost military shipment. Airports have also found priceless artifacts, including Egyptian relics and 18th-century samurai swords. Some unclaimed bags contain stacks of cash. One suitcase held over $1 million in undeclared money. Even weirder? Lost luggage has turned up human ashes, prosthetic limbs, and even a full astronaut suit. But what happens to the ordinary lost bags? If left unclaimed, they're often sold at discount stores with electronics, clothes, and jewelry going for cheap. While most travelers hope their luggage arrives safely, some bags contain secrets that are more valuable and stranger than anyone expects. The dark side of airport layovers, what they don't tell you. Long layovers can be exhausting, but airports don't always make them easy. Some airports force travelers to go through immigration, even for a short stopover, leading to visa problems or denied boarding. Others have strict rules against sleeping in terminals, forcing travelers to book expensive airport hotels. But the worst layovers happen when flights get delayed or canceled unexpectedly, and passengers can be stranded for hours or even days. Airlines don't always provide compensation unless legally required, meaning many travelers are stuck paying out of pocket for food and accommodation. Some airports even charge high fees for Wi-Fi, making it harder to pass the time. And ever wondered why some airport chairs are designed without armrests? It's to prevent people from lying down and sleeping. But the biggest frustration? Some airports lack 24-hour food options, leaving passengers hungry if they're stuck overnight. Layovers might seem harmless, but for unprepared travelers, they can turn into a nightmare. Knowing what to expect can save you stress and maybe even some money. Airports are full of surprises, from luxury experiences to strange policies and behind-the-scenes operations. Next time you travel, pay attention, you might spot something unexpected. If you enjoyed this deep dive, stick around for more fascinating insights.